Yeah. Just testing. Surprise. Not really a surprise, but just, oof, you actually are first. Hey, sup? You were talking to Goober from Australia, although I'm pretty sure most people already know that. Oof, hi, how are ya? Well, that almost sounds like SpongeBob. Hi, how are ya? Yeah, I'm exhausted, a little bit tired, so that's why I've got the thumbnail. Yeah, I was going to go out today, but I am doing this instead. Yeah, just a quick, shout out to all the people on this list who are helping me, live being a artist. I'm still not quite at that point yet, but it's still nice and I appreciate everyone's support. I really need to send out some prints this month, but yeah, I'll get around to that. Hey Darkole, how are you? So I'm going to actually start with, I said a shout out to everyone on this list, everyone that's on this list. And I say arigato gozaimasu. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with just doing a little bit of this one. I'm really close to doing the base, so yeah. I've also got quite a few line arts to do as well. Come on. Good. Hey, can I ask how Silver's been? I haven't really seen them around much. I'm not gonna, delve into personal, personal lives or anything like that, but I hope they're doing okay. And it's nothing that's too horrible. Just taking some time away from social media or just the internet, and hey, I totally get that. I don't really know enough about it. Possibly, but I'm not sure. We're back in lockdown again. Yes, I know that, you poor things. But at the same time, I don't want to be one of those, mean people. It works. It actually works. It sucks, but before you know it, yeah. Okay, fair enough. That's cool. I'll give my best to Silver then. Unless they happen to come to the stream, in which case I'll just do it myself. Yeah, no. No, we're not in lockdown right now. It's more just be careful. We still have to wear a mask when we go out and about, which kind of sucks because I can't breathe. I'm not trying to sound like one of those Karens or anything like that, but with my chronic fatigue and asthma, it actually is a little bit tricky to breathe at times. So, yeah, needless to say that when I go out, I don't go out for too long. So, again, I'm not trying to make it about me or anything like that. But, yeah, no, wearing a mask is a little bit annoying. But I'll still do it. I'm not about to complain and say, what about me? Okay. Cool. The last legendary raid I did, I think, was Entei. That was fun. I got Entei. It was pretty easy. I managed to get the right Pokemon for it. The max raid battles, whatever you want to call them. Oh, it's fine. Hey, look, I'm pretty much housebound anyway, regardless of whether there's a lockdown or not. Hey, Ariel, how are you? Welcome. Hope you are well. I will hopefully get started on our, yes, me and Ariel, talented artist. We are going to be doing a mini collab, but it's going to be even Stevens. So we're both going to be sketching, we're both going to be line arting, and we're both going to be coloring. So yeah, it'll be a more even collab. So it should be pretty cool. I haven't started my part yet because life, but hopefully this weekend I'll try. We'll see what happens, But look out for a collab. We're going to be doing a collab. It should be pretty cool. I think, anyway. Hello. If I need to put on another light, I'll just open up the curtains. Yeah, it'd be hot today. Oh, it's fine. Look, it is what it is, there's not really much that I can do about it. all I can do is learn when my body has to take a break. And I'd say I'm pretty good at that. Heck, sometimes I don't even give my body the chance to get exhausted. I'm feeling exhausted, or I feel as if I'm about to be exhausted, so therefore I'm just not going to do anything today. Hey, totally, I get it. That's totally fine. Yeah, and yes, life. Either the biggest excuse, but no, I'm very much looking forward to the collab and, swapping back and forth between our various styles. It should be really cool. So I'm starting off with doing the rest of the, well, hopefully the rest of the base for this. And then I will start doing a tiny bit of shading. And then after that, I'll probably work on some line arts, because, yeah, I got some line arts. My laptop is currently charging though, so, yeah. So yeah, anyway, this week's just been busy, life. It is what it is, I've had food, I've had 2 coffees today, but don't be surprised if I end up going downstairs and having another, because you guys know me, I normally average about 2 or 3 a day. I laugh at myself, it's totally fine. I'm glad to hear that your internet's been fixed. Yeah, I've got the aircon up above me, so if you hear any weird noises, it's probably that, or Jaina just being Jaina, Dolan is out today doing work, so don't expect to see him. No, I am, alright, what I'm doing is I have this. This is upside down, but I have my Wacom Intuos Pro, and I am using pen and sketching over it. That's okay. Look, you don't need to, you don't need to worry about, oversharing or undersharing here, just whatever you're comfortable with. Heck, I overshare. I really do overshare. I've made some new friends recently and we've been hanging out, and, they already know half my backstory. And it's like, and then I'm thinking in my head, dude, just slow down. They're going to know more about me than what Dolan did in the beginning, Oof. I got to be good. I got to pace myself and learn not to overshare or say anything that's too cringy, because oof, that would be very awkward. I just mentioned in a tweet that, I shared my my Edelgard, Petra, and Dorothea picture. Well, at least the same thing that I've done on a few other sites. Just showing the base. Oops, probably zoomed in a bit too much. It's zoomed in, obviously, so there is more to it. But I basically posted a teaser of this, and then I said underneath that this took me almost a year. And the only reason why I didn't finish it sooner has been a combination of depression and my chronic fatigue. Hey, look, I'm very open about my depression as well. I'm more than happy to, talk about experiences when I think it started. It's actually kind of hard to tell when it started. I mean, I might have actually had it. No, I remember this distinctly. I remember in year 7 being like, oh, I think I have depression. But then I looked at the list of things that, I wouldn't say you require, but the symptoms you normally have if you're feeling depressed. And I barely filled out any of the criteria at that point in time. So no, when I was in year 7, I didn't have depression. It was probably more towards senior high school that depression started to develop a bit more. I take pills for it. I'm not about to, hide from that fact. Thankfully, you know how some pills work for some people and not for others? Well, this particular pill managed to work for me pretty much right away, and I didn't need to trial any others, so I was very lucky in that regard. I know other people that have to try like 3, possibly even 4 before they find one that actually works. Definitely not naming names or anything like that, not that you would know anyone, but, privacy. While I don't mind talking about myself, I still respect other people's privacy. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Silver, but thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated. Hopefully, we can, hang out and, just have a little bit of fun. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, I'm only streaming today because I was supposed to go out, but I'm actually quite exhausted. Is that time right? It's only... Yeah, I started a little bit early. Normally I start at 2:30, but no, today I started earlier, so I'm happy with that. I'll actually have a little bit of time. Why are people celebrating Christmas early? The main thing that, from what I gather, is because this year has been crappy and Christmas normally brings out a lot of cheer for people. So people are celebrating Christmas early because they just want something to be happy about. That's my understanding of it. And then there are those that just decide they want to be lazy. Usually our tree goes down within a few days after Christmas, so once I think it stayed up until after New Year's. Dolan just doesn't like leaving things messy. Plus, Jaina, you know, she'll attack the tree. She'll try to, you know, play with it, hit it, because hey, she's a cat. That's what cats do. Like I said, don't be surprised if I end up getting another coffee, and yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'm not 100% either, just FYI. You know, just bits and pieces, bits of everything, you know. But, you know, it is what it is, can't really do much about it, just hope for the best. Hey, look, if you want to keep your tree up, absolutely. No, that's okay. Now, Christmas is usually quite enjoyable. I remember there was one year that I wasn't really looking forward to Christmas, and then it ended up probably being one of the best Christmases I've ever had, so... Or one of the better ones I'd had lately. I'm actually attempting to do a full picture in Clip Studio Paint. I'm currently up to the shadowing. I need to be a bit more precise with it though. I'm kind of just playing with it loosely. Hey Meme King, hello there. Did you know that that's like one of Dolan's main memes? He's got everyone at his office saying it too, so just a little FYI. Oh, and he also dressed up as Obi-Wan, and he's dressed up as Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. He dressed up as Obi-Wan for Halloween, and he was Darth Vader at a con, as in a convention. And it was really hard to walk around because people wanted photos with him almost, you know, pretty much every 5 minutes, even less. You know, you just walk into a new area, it's like, oh, can I get a photo with Darth Vader? There was even one point when he took his helmet off, bearing in mind that Dolan's not really, sometimes he's not really that well recognised. And they were like, hey, could you put the helmet back on? I want a picture with Darth Vader. It was, you know, it was kind of funny. No. If we all lived in America, maybe, but we don't, so unfortunately, that's not a thing. It would be nice, though. I know that that was one of Dolan's things he'd like to do one day. Nice. Yeah, I'm me. Oh, Jesus, that is horrible. What's one of the worst things I've seen? That's kind of tricky. I don't know. No, absolutely. In that kind of situation, the best thing you can do is save yourself. And maybe report to the police if you get the chance. Or, you know, come forward as a witness later on. I don't know, I've never been in that situation. What's the worst thing I've been in? I've witnessed someone getting arrested and someone resisting arrest, but apart from that, I've never actually, you know, witnessed anything horrible. Ah, yeah, fair enough. That's fair. I apologise if my responses are canned. It's just how I talk. No, I'm really happy to be streaming today. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow, but today you've got me until I feel tired, or until, yeah, basically until I feel tired. What's the worst thing that's happened to me? Oof, I'm not sure. What's the worst thing that's happened to me? I suppose once upon a time getting my heart broken, that's hard. That's not fun. What else? What's the worst thing that's happened to me? I suppose it depends on what way you know, what you mean. Because emotionally I've had some pretty bad down moments. For no reason at all, just because life. But injuries? I haven't really had any serious injuries since I was a kid. Oh boy, I was very accident prone, but I've never broken a bone. Worst thing that's happened to me? I don't know. I suppose you could argue that I almost got lost in Vegas once. Yeah, I got lost in Vegas. How does that work? Well, you see, the thing was, Dolan, Tolop, and Margot, we were all out at one of these, I think it was at Caesar's Casino. We tried a couple of other places, but for some strange reason they wouldn't take our proof of age as an ID, and none of us had brought our passports with us that particular day. So what happened was Dolan went off to, you know, he put a, I wouldn't say a large bet, but he put a bet onto this thing and he won. So he was waiting in line to collect the earnings. And during that time, I decided that I wanted to go play on a poker machine that I was winning earlier. So I went to find the machine. I couldn't find it, so I just found a similar machine that it was the same game, but it was a different area. So technically I wasn't where I said I would be. So what ended up happening was I was probably there for maybe, I don't know, it seemed like 15 minutes, but it might have been something more like an hour or two. I really don't have a concept of time. And then Tolop comes from around the corner and is like, "Oh my god, we found you." And I'm just sitting there like, what? What are you guys talking about? Because you see, my phone wasn't working. I think my phone was almost out of battery. My text wasn't working, and I had no access to the internet, so I couldn't see any Facebook messages or anything of the like. So needless to say that when I finally had internet access, there were a lot of messages on my phone like, "Hey, where are you? Where the heck are you? We're trying to find you." And yeah, it turned out that I almost got lost in Vegas, and I had no idea. I had no idea that I was lost. I just wandered off to where I thought, you know, just to an area. And it turned out that Dolan and his friends were about to leave, and they almost left me there because they couldn't find me. Bearing in mind I was uncontactable, so the best thing you could do is just wander around places and just hope that you could see me, which they did. And yeah, Dolan got pretty upset, and he wasn't very happy about that. But no, probably one of the worst things is that I almost got lost in Vegas. Hey, Aki. Hope you are well. I don't know if that counts because I didn't realize it was bad at the time, but yeah, I almost got lost in Vegas. That was fun. Oh, I suppose another thing as well, which is kind of something that I've talked about a couple of times. I suppose another thing would probably be that my dad, my biological dad, actually wanted to use me to get his friend a green card. So there's that as well. So that wasn't good. So if I had gone overseas to see my father, there was a chance that I probably would have been forced into a marriage. That's kind of creepy when you think about it. Yeah. Yeah. So you asked the worst things that have happened. They're probably the ones that come to mind. But no, yeah, I could have been married to someone that I didn't know. And probably being part of a harem as well. Because this wasn't like England or anything like that. No, this was in the Middle East. So my father tried to get a green card with, yeah, that was a thing. It was a while ago. I remember being shocked when I heard about it, but now it's just one of those funny stories you tell people. Hey, Prim. But yeah, that was a thing. I'm cool. Just deselect, lady, deselect. Oh, ugh. I think I'm close. And I'm wondering if I'll go or if I'll stay. I do need to quickly have a look at Ochako to make sure that I've actually got the right colours. I'm not too sure about this circle bit on her tie. So I just need to look at that quickly. It shouldn't be more than a few seconds. Hey, that's cool. Alright, her tie is it yellow? Is it yellow? It's like a... It's the same colour as the buttons, which is yellow, so yes, that's wrong. Yellow. Cool, I can do that. Hey, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you got a life to lead. There's no rule that says you have to be on the server 24/7 or at all, even. You know, it is what it is. Just when you can. That's cool. Okay. Now I want to finish the base colours for this, and yeah. Do I miss the older days of Planet Dolan? In some ways, yes, but in other ways, you know, everyone moves on and does different things eventually, you know. It was just really sucky that when they were at their peak, that Dolan couldn't do the things that he wanted to do, and now it's kind of too late. Because everyone's just kind of moving on and doing their own thing again, so... Yeah, there's that. Like, they had plans to meet up and do conventions and stuff in America, but it just never happened. There were arrangements and there were possibilities, but nothing actually happened, so I think Dolan was pretty upset that that happened. I'm exhausted as well. I was going to go out today, but instead of going out, I was like, you know what, I'll stream. I mean, all I have to do is go upstairs and chat a little bit, and heck, if I feel really tired, then I'm just going to stop talking. It won't be anything personal, it'll just be bleh. So, we'll see. Yeah. My week is hilarious. It seems like you've had a very interesting week, Silver. But if you don't want to talk about it, that's totally cool with me. So, oh, I thought I saw Jaina. Inverse. Yep. Wolf. Step backwards again. Step backwards. Step backwards. And now inverse. Yeah, nah, I'm exhausted almost every day. That's just kind of my life. Yeah, look, that's just my life. Some days are better than others. I had Starbucks ordered this morning because yep. I actually had some raisin bread delivered to me, so that was quite tasty. That was my breakfast. I should be full for a while. It's only a broken computer. Hey, a broken computer. I have a cousin called Peter, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, broken computer, I can only imagine. I mean, dude, I went like many days without a computer when Apple were trying to figure out what the heck was wrong with it. Yeah, that was fun. That was great. Not really. It's really hard to deal with not having your devices when you're so used to it. I call them devices because it just seems like the easier word. Neck, huh? Yeah, my neck hurts a lot. Not today, but it does. What do I think of Dolan's new cartoon series? Dude, I am super psyched. There was a really cool scene in the server before, which I'm not about to, you know, reveal any details about, but it looked pretty damn snazzy, and I'm just like, oh yeah. The character designs are really cool. I get the feeling that they'll probably be, you know, they're pretty diverse, so I reckon that a lot of people will, you know, appreciate it for that, hopefully. But hey, look, it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but me personally, I think it looks really good. I look awful? Thank you. I do have a stupid face thing at the moment, so if that's what you're talking about with my skin and maybe the fact that I don't have enough light, then yeah. I am tired. I just do what I can. If it really looks that bad, I'll just put on some more light and hopefully that'll make my face a little less blurred or whatever. Hello, curtains. You're back, go up. You are now up. Sorry. I said sorry to my thing that I knocked. I don't know if that makes it look better or not, but yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully. I'd love that. I just you know, I just want I'm just happy to see Dolan excited about something again. Oh. Dude, it's just my face. But no, even though I'm not one of those people that particularly cares about my appearance, the last thing I want to do is, you know, appear to be, I don't know, it's weird. It's like I care about my appearance, but I don't care about my appearance. It's weird. Shh. Oh, that's cool. I don't know, but it's one of my memes, dude. It's just my face. It's just my face, doo-doo. It's just my face. Yeah. Look, I really don't mind. And hey, I have been having, you know, my sleep has kind of been a bit all over the place. I woke up really early today because I got a call from a thing. And I just couldn't go back to sleep. So, yep, I woke up early. That was my day. So yeah, I'm hoping to get the base done today, maybe a tiny bit of shadow. And then I'll, you know, got other pictures to work on. There's always a picture to work on. I'm excited about that. No, don't tell me to sleep. I won't do it. Nope, no rap. No rap for me. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. Doo-doo. It's not my thing. I don't know why I'm using that as a thing right now. I'm just awkward and weird. But I'm happy to be streaming today. Yeah. I remember once upon a time when I wrote lyrics across my book. It made me... I liked it at the time. It was a really weird song to be obsessed with as well at the time. No, dude, it's never too late. Some people start very late. I don't know if Dolan wants to do that. If he does, he'll do it on his own. He's got an office manager and all that really cool stuff, so you know, he's got ways if he wants to do something. But I'm not too sure. I can't really, you know, speak on his behalf. Might be his wife, but that doesn't mean I can, you know, make decisions for him. I mean, I could, but then that would be controlling, and that's the last thing I want to do. I do not want to control Dolan. That's like the last thing. Man needs to be his own person, and heck, I need to be my own person as well. It's called respect, you know. Help each other, but don't, you know, intrude. I appreciate that. My iPad's charged, so hopefully I'll get to do some sketches later today. How's everyone going? Oh, you know, life. I don't know. There's not really a lot going on. I mean, Dolan's... if someone happens to hand in an old script or something, or the like, then yeah, he'll put it up and, you know. Dolan's got some semi-plans, but he's really focused on getting this animation right now, so yeah. Hey! Yeah, look, I'm okay, just a bit tired today. Aw. No, that's very good. I'm glad you tested negative. Yeah, I've been tested for COVID twice. Once was because my housemate tested herself. She thought she might have been sick. And another one was because I was about to have a colonoscopy and they needed you to at least know if you were negative or positive before you had the surgery. I don't think they would have postponed it. It just would have been like, oh, we know so we'll take these you know, precautions. So yeah. That's a thing. I don't think they would have halted it. I think they just would have taken more precautions around me or something. But no, I was negative, so it was fine. I was negative, boy. I'm sorry. Shh. Yeah, Dolan's just doing his own characters at the moment. Some of them are semi-based on PD characters from a while ago, but quite a few of them are pretty new and unique. Unfortunately, I can't really talk about it until more has been revealed because, you know, as much as I would love to, you know, talk about it and explain things, it's covered under whatever that secret thing is, you know, where you sign an agreement to keep quiet until things are publicly revealed or whatever it is. Or, you know, you swear to secrecy, whatever it's called. I haven't signed anything, but it's basically a verbal contract saying I won't say anything because, oof, yeah. It'd be really bad if I revealed things and then, you know, things get, you know, said in public and could get into a lot of trouble for revealing things too soon. So, yep, that's all I'm going to say on it. But, yeah, no, absolutely. I like my Isadora. I suppose out of all my OCs, she'd probably be most like me. Yeah, non-disclosure agreement. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah. I haven't signed anything per se. It's more just a promise as his wife that I won't say anything until it's all revealed in time. And believe me, there's some pretty cool stuff. So when it's revealed, I think there'll be a bit of hype. Alright, see you, Spider. Hope you have a nice day, and please look after yourself. Stay safe. Safe is good. Safe is very good. Oh, I started doing some graphic novel stuff, but I've kind of just halted it while I work on commissions and just whatever. PS5 eventually, but not right now. I don't know. Cat plotting something sinister? Is the cat in the doorway? No, she's not here right now. She was here earlier when I was setting up, and then she was just like, yeah, I'm done. I'll see you later. She might come by or she might keep to herself. I don't know. I don't control that cat. If I did, I still wouldn't be very good at it. Nah, Jane is her own animal. She don't need no human. Nah, she does. She needs someone to feed her. She can't fend for herself. Yep. It's kind of funny though how I'm like, oh, this will be quick, and then I realize later, oh wait, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Okay, whatever. You know, it's your project, you can do what you want. Cool, no worries here. Oof, I feel that. I feel that. I don't know why I'm laughing. Probably just meh. Yeah, I've got nothing to hide. It is what it is. I don't know if anyone else here, well, I know there's a few of you, but I was playing Animal Crossing, not last night, but the night before. I finally managed to get some shooting stars, or some, you know, some stars on my island, so, yeah, I got some stars, and I was really happy about that. Yeah, I was really worried I wasn't going to get stars for this month, but no, they came. I'm really happy about that. Oh, charming. But no, so the stars came and I was able to actually get this month's, unless I missed out and it was next month's. Fencing. Lol. Yeah. Look, all I had to do was plant some flowers. I had some fencing already, but nothing too spectacular. It's been fun though. I enjoy Animal Crossing, probably a bit more than I should. I've still got all these. I keep on saying it won't take that long. Technically it doesn't take too long, but yeah. I'm alright. Just gonna try to get all these green bits at once if I can. Lovely. I don't know why we're talking about dead cats, but oh wee, that's the topic right now. Oof, I just realized there's a part where it's not going to work, but that's okay. It's called making it messy before it's tidy. I love this technique. The main reason why I really like it is because, you know, you get to see how messy it is and then you just clean it up and it just looks like, wow, yeah, you wouldn't have gotten that result if you hadn't been messy. See ya. Oof. Look, I have to. If I color outside the lines, then I can delete the outer layer and it's totally fine. I know what I mean. It sounds confusing, but I know exactly what I mean. I have to be messy to be tidy. And you'll see in a minute. You shall see. And then realised that there were some bits that I missed because, hey, look, that's what I do. Oof. Thanks. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Snoopy's... I haven't actually seen Snoopy since the last lockdown. Hey, it's cool. You're giving plenty. You're helping out on Patreon, you know. That's plenty. I appreciate that. Oof. Like, I want to get this done today. Am I going to get this done? I will get this done today. It's just a little bit longer than the 5 minutes I initially thought. Well, you know, if I can get her down, if she wants to hang out, absolutely. Beep. And hiccups. What I might do, my housemate Jackie, my housemate, great person, basically she showed me how to make a fantastic iced coffee, and that's a technique I'm going to use from now on. What you do is you actually boil the water, put your ingredients in, because apparently it won't work if it's cold water, so you still need to burn it, or boil it, pour it in just a little bit, mix it, make sure that it's distilled, and then you just shove in a bunch of ice, add some water and add some milk, and yeah, it was great. Absolutely, Ariel. Looking forward to it. It'll be interesting to see who does the sketch first. It'll probably be you, no doubt. But no, don't worry, I'm definitely, you know, committed to this collaboration. Zaragamba. Oh, Zaragamba. Yeah, that was an interesting story. Alright, basically with Zaragamba is he's supposed to be like many years old, a lot older than, I don't know how much older, but a lot older than Dolan. And he's like a mystic, you know, warrior fighter dude. And the reason why he's got, pinker skin than Dolan is because he has like a lot of scars on his body and on his face, so that makeup is to cover it all. And Dolan never expanded on that because he was expanding on it, but you know, stuff happened and now he's just focusing on different characters. You want to know what Zaragamba's up to now? Zaragamba has a baby. Well, not really a baby, but still a baby. Has a baby. And they have another baby on the way due early next year, so that's exciting. Don't know what gender, but, you know, it doesn't matter. The baby will be loved regardless. So yeah, Zaragamba's a daddy. A dad. I know some people are a bit weird about the word daddy. Oof. I'm not sure. The Snoopy thing though, look, that's just kind of convenience for the, you know, just convenience, I guess. I don't know if Dolan came up with a backstory for her. Gooby's backstory you actually see a little bit. She was going to be a voice actor for the PD studio, kind of based on something that happened IRL. And Melissa and Shima were extremely jealous that Gooby was going to take over, so they decided to make sure she wouldn't be an issue. Yeah. Sunken Ship, I actually kind of like that, and that really does sound like something, that really does sound like Snoopy. Oh, sister, yeah. Wrong layer. Why do I do this to myself? Dummy. It's okay now. It's in the right layer. Oof. I like the idea of her in the sunken ship. It kind of works. I'm not too sure about Gooby and Snoopy in the Planet Dolan lore, but I can guarantee IRL, me and Snoopy are definitely sisters. You know, like we have different dads, but we have the same mother. And that's never really been a problem for us. At least on my end. I'm pretty sure it's been fine for her too. And if so, she's never actually told me if it was a problem or not. Oof. No, as far as I'm aware, she's going quite well, just dealing with lockdown. I'm hoping that I'll get to see them in a week or two, so that should be fun. Yeah, we're half sisters, but we kind of consider it still full sisters. And why? Because her dad has been, you know, my mum's partner since I was about 5 or 6. So he's been around for a while. Plus, he never tried to marry me off to some randoms in Saudi Arabia. Who knows, I might have been a multi-wife. That's funny. That's actually quite funny. But yes, Snoopy is definitely a reference to that. I don't know how accurate it is to the Snoopy meme though. Basically, she just looked at other characters in the Dolan and Gooby memes and found Snoopy and was like, I'll be Snoopy. And was like, alright. What app do I usually use to draw? I'm using Photoshop right now, but I use Linear Sketch on my iPad to do sketches. I'm slowly learning Clip Studio Paint, but I think I'm more interested in the computer version. So we'll see what happens there. But no, mostly I use Photoshop for coloring. I use Illustrator for my line work. And I'm experimenting with Clip Studio Paint as well, just as a, you know, side thing. What do I use for Photoshop? I just use the standard brushes. I don't really use anything special. Unless I'm trying a pattern or something, in which case, yeah, I might. Ooh. I don't know. Deselect and get this right. Titanic. Well, I like all these, you know, ideas about where Snoopy might live or where she might come from. But no, I can guarantee that IRL, me and Snoopy are definitely sisters. Even if she wants to deny it sometimes. It was so funny because when I was in my early 20s and she was like a bit younger, we both agreed that we were, as a joke, we both agreed that we were actually twins, but born at different times, and we were both 18, so yeah, that was kind of funny. Just maturity-wise and all that, she's a lot more mature for her age, and I'm not. No, I appreciate it. But no, I like what I do. I use Photoshop for colouring. I'll show you basically. So this is what it looks like without. I didn't do lines for the finger pads because I've noticed that in other artworks it doesn't have that, so I just drew them on top. Alright, have I... No, not quite. I missed a bit. This happens. I don't think Snoopy likes pineapple. She often goes through phases of not liking things, and I think she doesn't like pineapple, so oof. No, you wouldn't catch her eating a pineapple. Sorry, SpongeBob. No, wait. No, don't worry, SpongeBob. Your house is safe. Oof, wrong color. This is Ochako Uraraka from My Hero Academia. Or is it Uraraka Uchako? I apologize. I'm pretty sure it's Ochako Uraraka. She's a character from My Hero Academia. I have seen it. I'm up to date in the anime, but I am not up to date in the manga. I've read like maybe 1 or 2 pages of the manga. That's cool. Beep! And hiccups. That's what happens. No, I love what I do. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't like it. I mean, there's being skilled, not that I want to, toot my own horn or anything, but there's being skilled at something and, just not really caring for it, and being skilled at something and having a great passion for it. I'd like to think I know what I'm doing. I know enough to teach. I'm not about to say, though, I'm an absolute expert, though, so... Yeah, there's not going to be any more. Dolan purposely wanted to leave it at a... He wanted to leave it where it was. That was always his intention. He never was going to do a part 3 where they meet again. As teasy as it is. He just wanted to show what happened to Gooby and, they both try to, look for each other at different points. Not since the last time I sent you something. Bearing in mind I've had a very weird week and stuff. Oh, man. I might need to... I'll make myself an ice... If I get a coffee, I'll make myself an iced coffee. That should be really nice. I mean, I had a decaf one the other day, so I can only imagine what a normal one will taste like. I only had decaf because I had it at like 5:30. And the last thing you want to do is have a coffee at 5:30. This is at night, by the way. Yeah. Also, I don't think my hands are perfect, but I like to think they don't look like mangled messes. Someone said something earlier about me doing perfect hands, and I'm like, I don't think I do perfect hands. I just do hands that kind of work. As long as they don't look like mangled messes, I'm totally fine. Oh, I see. That's probably a bit that I missed for this. I think I'm close. I think I'm close. It doesn't look that bad. Oh, I'm not saying the hand's bad, I'm just saying it's not perfect. I'm not a hyper-realistic artist. I mean, look, if I really wanted to, I could probably do a couple of pictures in that style. Probably not the best, but it wouldn't be impossible. It'd just be very time-consuming, And it would also be pricey. Unless it was a personal project, it would be pricey. It wouldn't be cheap, because that would take a lot of time. Yep, thank you. Much appreciated. Have a nice night. That's cool. Oof, thanks. You're breaking my heart. No, it's fine. I get it. Alright, so I think I'm almost... Yeah, I just need to do this tiny little bit here, and then I think we're good. Maybe. But I am going to go downstairs in a little bit and make myself an iced coffee because I don't need something hot, but I definitely need a coffee. If I get something hot, I'm going to regret it. Hello. And then I get a random brown dot. Fair enough. I said step backwards. I don't want the brown dot. Thank you. Alright. Ooh, I see a bit that I missed. You're going to hear that a lot. I see a bit that I missed. Hey Wombo, how are you? Hope you got my message the other day. And if not, I did respond to your email. Oh, Jesus. Body is a bitch. I wish I hadn't woken up at 9:30 this morning. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. It's kind of like, it's nervous laughter. It's not, oh, that's funny. It's more, nah, I'm a loser. Sorry. I know people don't like it when I put myself down, so I'll try not to do that. Verbally, at least, on stream. I'm sorry. Ugh. I definitely need a drink soon. I can feel myself falling asleep. That's not good. You don't want to stream when you're falling asleep. I mean, yeah, I probably could have had a nap, but no, I was already up. It's like, ugh. Alright, I think we're good now. Okay, so let's just remove all that, and let's see if I can see any black bits. Alright, no worries, Gothic. See ya, have a nice day. There's a tiny, tiniest... Oh, there's a little bit in here too. What's my email? My email is listed below, I'm pretty sure. No. Doopy's just kind of doing her own thing. Heck, it'd be pretty cool if I could be friends with her as well, but I'm not about to push it either. You know, you don't push things. It's very... You don't push friendships. That's a very... Doing our time stream, what people watch me sleep. I snore sometimes. I don't know. It's not super common, but it does happen. So, I don't know if people would be really keen to watch me snore on stream, hey. No, Hellbent's a funny guy. I haven't spoken to him in a while. Hope he's going well. Seems to be doing alright. I'm just going to colour a little bit behind the eyelashes. Spirit in my ear, tell me all the things that I want to hear, cause that's you. That's what I like about you. It's only really here, isn't it? Yeah. And I think besides from that, I've pretty much got the whole thing down. I don't... Yeah, but it would be awkward, wouldn't it? I don't really feel like sleeping on stream. I mean, wouldn't that be weird? Yeah, no, that's not surprising. As long as he's doing okay. Hellbent usually streams things I'm not interested in. Because that just happens to be how it is. I still wish him the best though, and hope that, you know, his streams are going very well. He still gets many people, still gets awesome chats. So I'm pretty sure he does voice chat most streams, although probably mainly with his crew, with his people, and all that jazz. Okay. Ooh, Nihongo. I desu ka? I know very basic Japanese, so forgive me if I don't say things properly. That's just me though. Alright, save. Alright. Oh, I just said I desu ka, which means that's good. Or is it good? It's either is it good or that's good, isn't it? I desu ka? Oh, I love Japanese so much. It'd be nice to be a bit more fluent, but no, I know a little bit. I know enough to get by. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that the shadows will... She'll probably be mostly good front on. Maybe a tiny bit of shadow in the eye. Oh, right. That's not awkward, hearing someone snore. Not at all, you're fine. Oh god. Anyone hear me snore besides Dolan? Oh, that would be awful. Yes, Genki desu ka? Hi, genki desu. Oh no, actually, yeah, genki janai. I joke. There's a way to say, you know, I'm not feeling great, but I'll be okay. That's what I need to learn to say. Because I've always learnt hi genki desu, which means yes, I am well. But I need to learn to say, I am not well, but I will be okay. Because yes, that's what I need to learn. If I'm going to take Japanese seriously, I need to learn that sentence properly. Because yeah. Yeah, no, I'll just... Tell me all the things that I want to hear without you. Is it considered self-pro if it's not yours? What do you mean? I think I probably missed half of the conversation. And yes, I'm aware that I'm probably, you know, ruining something nice, but look, I can go over it with shadows either. Yeah, no, I saw that. I laughed. I'm never well, but I'm not getting off. Not exactly, but I would still prefer that you didn't self-promote in my streams, per se. I barely self-promote myself, to be honest, so don't worry, I'll fix it. I'll make it look a bit more better. It's like, no, I'm just basically erasing it right now. I know what I'm doing, my brain's just oof. I'll do better. Better, 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 better. I'm sorry, that was random. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, demonetization. Na na na, na 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 na. Hey, Jude, 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 Jude. I love that song so much. Oh, it's so fun to sing. Hey, dude, it's fine. You don't have to be happy 100% of the time or any time at all. Sorry. I'm awkward, but I try. Ima wa taichou ga warui desu ka daijoubu desu. Daijoubu is I'll be okay. Daijoubu desu or are you okay? Yeah. Master singer. I appreciate it, but probably not. Yeah, I'm getting into so much trouble. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. No, I totally get that. I too am not really much for excitement right now, but you know, I am still trying to have fun. I actually had I wouldn't call it a negative, but I posted something on Twitter the other day and I had someone comment saying that my shadows look a bit muddy. I don't agree nor disagree with them, but I wasn't. That sounds really petty. There's like I wasn't asking for criticism, which is kind of silly because you know you just you put your art out there and you're kind of open for criticism anyway. But I wasn't particularly asking for criticism, but it kind of like just knocked me back a little bit. You know, I was like, oof. Oof. I need to reply to this. It's a neighbour. Dolan's got some things. Look, I'm gonna have to go downstairs anyway. Thank goodness for texting instead of them coming upstairs and knocking on the door and me not being able to go down. Anyway. Ring my bell, ring my bell. Yeah, no, I'm not really a fan of that song. Wow. Thank you for spelling thanks with a capital N right in the middle. I send a smiley face, but I don't think I should. It might be inappropriate. Cool. Yep. Now Dolan had some deliveries. He told me about his deliveries, so I was aware of it. But I didn't actually hear the doorbell ring, so who's at fault here? I never heard the doorbell. I never heard the doorbell ring. Does that make me the guilty person? I'm sorry. Yeah. But, and it was just a small criticism, but it was just one I wasn't expecting, So, oof, yes, I'm a snowflake. I wasn't expecting criticism. I sound petty. I know I sound petty, but when you think that you're actually, finally starting to, get somewhere, and then it's like, well, they said it was nice, but that my shadows, not that my shadows were bad, but that I need to make my shadows more vibrant because they look a little bit muddy. Oh, I doubt that. You guys have got to learn to be nice to each other, as in, nice about yourselves. Says the person that would tear herself down in a minute flat. No, seriously, I'm terrible. I'm like very, very negative towards myself, in case you haven't been able to tell. Does Australia celebrate Christmas? Yes. Even though we don't have winter at that time? Yes. Abso-frickin-lutely. No, of course we celebrate Christmas. Thanksgiving, on the other hand, is a no. Not because we don't care, but just because it's an American holiday. And here in Australia, we're not American. Not saying being American's a bad thing or anything, but yeah, no. We're not Americans, so we don't celebrate Thanksgiving here. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, I've got to go down and collect that parcel and boil the kettle, come back up, and have my drink. Excuse me. Oh. Now there's still much to do. This is going to be heavily shaded and the like. It should look pretty cool though when I'm done with it. Hey Gooby, how are you today? I'm a little bit all over the place, but hey, that's just life. I've started shading my Ochako. I want to do a little bit before I actually move on to something else. Not a lot, just enough, No, that's fair. Vibrant shadow basically just means, bright. So there's muddy where it looks as if, well, muddy, There's probably a good way to explain it, but yeah. Just look up some references of muddy versus vibrant shadows. So I'll take that on board. I won't necessarily change the way I do things, but, I'm just aware that that is, that is something I need to look for sometimes. Because, hey, look, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Nice! Congratulations. I'm going to go downstairs soon to make myself a drink, but I'm just going to do a tiny bit more just tone adjustment because, oof, I love this stuff so much. I love playing with the tones. I'm not an expert or anything, but it's fun, No, it's not. I'm not trying to be perfect with my art either. Not that I'm trying to, build myself up or anything like that. I do what I like, and I am, I'm happy with what I'm doing. And hey, look, if it was really bothersome, people can just look at other art. It's that simple. I like what I do. I like my style. Other artists out there that are better than me? Of course. But I still like what I do, No, I appreciate that. But you know what I mean? I'm not saying that the person that gave me that minor criticism was invalid or anything like that. It's just not something I was expecting. So I need to learn to grow a tougher skin because, yeah. Like I said, it wasn't a criticism. It was just not. It was just surprising. That's all. Ah, an author. Cool. oof, nah, that's a bit. I appreciate it, but I never really see myself as that. I mean, look, maybe once upon a time, yes, I did view myself as a pretty damn good artist, but nowadays I'm just more humbled and I just enjoy what I do, you know? Anyway, I need to go downstairs and I need to pick up that parcel and I need to make my drink. And when I come back, I'll define these shadows a little bit more. Then we'll move into Illustrator and we'll do some line art. Sorry, I'll do the line art and you'll watch. Anyway, BRB, just gotta save this. Yeah. No, that's true. I just don't like looking at myself as perfect because I don't want to give myself an ego. I've seen people with egos and I do not want that at all. You want to know something? Dolan never had an ego. He was never like, I'm the best and nobody can match me. Nothing like that. No, he was just happy with, whatever he got. And that's one of the things I admired about him. He's always been really, really humble. Anyway, so I gotta go downstairs and get that parcel and I'll BRB, just, yep, screen. I'm pretty sure that's up to date. And if someone else has subscribed in the meantime and I haven't answered it, it'll be updated. But yeah, I'll be back soon. Grabbing me a drink of some time. That'll do. Okay. BRB. There's a groupie, there's a groupie. It's fine. I'm terrible. Yeah, computer's charged. Plug this back in. Catch my freaking breath. Because, oof, that's just what happens when you use your energy to go up and down a lot of stairs. Computer's over here. It's on 100%, so it's all good. Oof. Lol. I have no idea what anyone's talking about, but I think I had a couple of things I had to answer, so I'm just gonna have a quick gander. I scare people with my presence all the time. Ahaha. Oof. Yeah, I'm not too sure to answer that. I'll just leave that for now. Apparently you guys are creating casts of something and I am just blah. I am just blah. Doo-doo. I am just blah. Doo-doo. Yep, I'm just blah. I'm just going to do some hair shadows. To create the shadow though, I need to get rid of some. More than that. Yeah. Alrighty, so. First. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty, so opacity probably about 29. Okay. About my story. Oof. I hear my story and I automatically think of Titus. Titus, whatever Budgerigars from Thingo. I'm going to be very precise with the hair because oof, there's a lot. I decided to do the things. Make it detailed, make it complicated. Yeah, why not? Make it breezy. It may look messy at the moment, but it'll look tidy later. I just have a bit to do. Woof. Yeah. So, yeah, that's fully. Yeah. Also got to make sure that my computer doesn't just die as soon as I turn it on. So if I don't need it right now, I'm just going to shut it. Oh, damn. You guys know me. It's kind of scary, but yeah. That's cool. How am I? Yeah. I am what I am. It's like, now where exactly are these shadows? The shadows are a little bit all over the place. Yeah, I kind of view that as that, so, Don't mind if I talk to myself, because hey look, I talk to myself sometimes. A lot. It's from my mother. I'm not saying I'm copying my mother, it's just something that I ended up getting from her. She talks to herself a lot. It's like, Mum, are you talking to us? Are you talking to yourself? I'm just talking to myself. Alrighty. Whatever, mother. She's still cool though. Totally not a nut case. Sorry, Mum, you're cool. Alrighty, so we are definitely having this part in the shade just a little bit more. Not too much. This part here as well, a little bit in the shade. Probably this bit too. Yeah. Okay, I have no idea who they are, but okay. Hmm. No, I want to tone that down. People are just talking about random stuff. They're like, Gooby could be this person and that person. It's like, no, I don't mind, you know, whatever. I don't know who would play me though. Who would be interested? See, look, I'm just so down on myself. It's like, who would be interested in playing Gooby? Nah, sorry about that. Internet sucks. Oh, okay. Do you ever just watch random movies in your head? I just started watching a bit of Mulan just randomly just then. No reason, just I like Mulan. It's a good movie. The original, by the way. I don't really have an opinion on the remake because I haven't seen it. But I've definitely heard things and I know some stuff. I'm not particularly in a rush to see it. You know? If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. It's one of those yeet things. Alright. So now I've made the hair just a tiny bit more, a little nicer, slightly more controlled. It's my shadows. I watch movies in my head. I do it sometimes when I'm trying to sleep as well. It does not always work, but when it does, I never manage to watch a whole movie though, so obviously I end up falling asleep at some point, so I appreciate that. I used to watch Lion King, as in the second one, quite a few times. No. Hey, if you want to, you don't have to share if you don't want to. That's totally your call. Yeah. I'm still watching. I'm still watching Simba's Pride in my head. Why? Because you're weird. I'm sorry. I know I'm weird. It's fine. I might just do a tiny bit of eyeshadow. Lol. Okay. Yeah, insurance ain't that fun. Gotta remember that I can't undo this. Just, yep, there. And there. Hopefully that doesn't make it look as if her eyes are half dead. Shoo. Oof. I haven't drawn Uraraka for a while. The last one I did was, yeah, one from a few years ago. I'd probably look at it now and be like, You know, it's not bad or anything, but compared to what I can do now, it's kind of like, oof. Yeah. What did I use for her last time? Let me just have a look at my previous Oshako work and see if I can see what shadow color I used for the eyes. I mean, consistency is nice, but if I decide to use a different color, then hey, that's on me. Well, of course, I'm going to see a bunch if it turns out that, yeah, I used... It looks like I used purple. I tend to use purple a bit. I might use blue this time. Blue-purple sort of thing. That's cool. Ugh, no. These are blue. Yeah. It's just a light bit though, not going to go super overboard or anything. Just a little bit here and there, just add some darkness. Maybe make that a bit more. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too much though. Don't want to go overboard too soon. We are definitely still in the early stages. Oof. Well, chat lags sometimes, but it's fine. Unless you mean it's on your end or something, in which case, oof, I apologise. Even not something that's completely outside of my control. Neat. Maybe about that. And this. Just take that out of the just out from a little bit, not fully. And here too. Ah, cool. Yeah, Dolan would be too, but it's, you know, he's not really a fan of having to pay. So he hasn't played in a very long time, which sucks because he actually quite enjoys it. Poor thingy. Ah, cool. Well, I'm still going to apologise anyway because that's just who I am. I apologise for no reason sometimes. Don't know, it's just me. Hope I'm not making it too muddy. Oof. That word is just stuck in my head now. Muddy. It's not a bad word, I mean it does describe it, but oof. No! No, Dolan does not have any tattoos. He wants a tattoo, but he'll only let one person tattoo him. And that person is currently not confident enough to do the tattoo that he wants. Dolan's very specific with what tattoo he wants. Hey. No. It was more meant to be like just a warning of, you know, just keep an eye on, you know, where you are and what you're doing because oof, you can get lost and not even realize. I was lost in Vegas and I didn't know. That's kind of a funny thing that I like to say to people. It's like, so how's America? That one time you went, I got lost in Vegas and I didn't even know. Infoul? Can't see them. But okay. Oh, they hid the message. Nice. That's fair. Yeah. I spilt some, but that's okay. I put a lot of ice in that. Just because. I'm not crazy. I just like my ice. Yeah. He doesn't have to chat if he doesn't want to, but it's nice to see you here, Mfal. Whatever you're doing. It's all good. Okay. Yeah, one of my nails broke before. I don't know how it happened. Might have been because I had to lift a box. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah, it's one of those, it's kind of hard to know how to feel when it doesn't happen to you sort of things. Like in Australia, for example, well, where I was anyway, we had a lot of bushfires. But when it came to cyclones and hurricanes, when I see people talk about them, it's like, that does not sound good. But, you know, we don't need to worry about that here because that's not our climate. That sounds actually kind of mean. I don't know if I'd live that life. Personally. But hey, look, each to their own. If you want to live in a Naruto world, then be my guest. I know that one. Category, yep. Ooh, yeah, and her nose is sort of like there, so... But if it's kind of straight on, then yeah, her shadow's gonna be there. Fair. That makes sense. Right. Cool. Now I need to do all layers and get this pink. Get this pink. Get the dark pink. Get the dark pink. Give me the dark pink. Give me the pink. Thank you. It was either that or zoom in. I couldn't be bothered. Oof. Alright, so. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. No, horse riding, that's actually pretty dangerous, you know? It's more dangerous than what people realize. I mean, I remember when I had a pony, my pop had a pony at some point. Can't remember how old I was, probably 9, 10, maybe older. I really can't remember. And no, he was always like, nope, until you're old enough, I'm not going to let you mount that pony without, you know, any supervision because accidents happen. So I appreciate my pop for actually, you know, keeping an eye on us. And despite us being like, oh, we're old enough, we can take care of ourselves, young children who don't know any better. No, I appreciate that he was able to do that for us, take care of us and all that. But yeah, that seems like another lifetime ago. No, yeah, no, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. But no, I remember that Pop was always very insistent that we had, you know, that we had him there to watch us at all times because, yeah, that man was paranoid, but within good reason because, oof, that just sounds awful. Alrighty. And all of a sudden I get a random song in my head. Oof, why does that happen at the weirdest of times? I don't know if I want to give her lips, and if I do, they're going to be like very, very just slightly, yeah, be very slight. I have a thing about giving characters lips. I can't help it. It's just me. I might do it in the next layer. I'll just do a slight little... Yeah, that doesn't really work there. It needs to be lighter than that. It needs to be very, very, very slight. No worries, Darkhole. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. Yeah. Okay. I believe that. I'm really sorry about your friend. That's, you know, it's very sucky. It's horrible that happened. Yeah, we've had a couple of trees go on top of our house, because, well, our old house, because, yep, that's what it was like living in the mountains. Hilly days, and oof, you're in trouble, baby. Even though there's no lines, I'm pretty sure that her hands are meant to puff out just a little bit, so there you go. Oof. Okay. It's awful. Oof. Jesus. Some people have had some really horrible stories, hey. Oof. That's okay. Oh, yeah, well, that would happen, wouldn't it? You miss something, but you don't miss the one of the things about it. That's totally valid. Yep, need a bit of control here, but yeah, oof. Right, no, I went all layers, didn't I? No, I just want this layer, current layer. Just need to go over it a little bit. Just bring it back slightly. Cool. Have I watched Fairy Tale? I've seen bits of it, but I've not seen the whole thing. No. We were having some audio trouble with it from memory. But now Dolan would... No, I think Dolan's not particularly interested, but I might watch it in my own time because I actually kind of like the characters. Hey, Dolan and I don't have to like all the same things. I am currently enjoying Star Trek, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's fun. Oof. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, there's a lot more to do here, but yeah. No, I get it. Urs is attractive. I know. I've seen it. Like I said, I've seen bits, but I haven't seen all of it. I'm just going to add a tiny, tiny little bit of hair now because I like hair. Probably to, let's see. Because, yeah, as you can probably tell, this is windy hair, therefore it's going to be windy. And hopefully I've got my control here. They don't just end up making it look messy. So if the last thing you want to do is make it look messy, I mean, yeah, you want the hair to be nice, but you don't want it to be, like, bad at the same time. Oof. Might get a little bit darker. No worries. Is it really Thanksgiving this weekend? Whoops. I wouldn't know. That's what I get for being Australian. It's fine. Yeah, this hair doesn't actually go over the fingers though, so I will have to correct that. Yeah. The hand is definitely in front of all that. Oof. No, maybe, but that's a little bit too, that's better. It's a little bit too high. Just another day in lockdown for me. It'd be like that. But hey, look, as long as you're safe and you're not, you know, making it worse, it's all good. They say. Okay, fair enough. For your sake, I hope so too. And for this one, I think I will need to go lighter. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Cool. Oh, totally. I think I'll make the decision to make these bits here in this layer, then I'll do the rest in the other layer. It's like, what, Gooby? Don't worry, I know what I mean. Oof. As long as I know what I mean. Husks. Well, to be fair, it hasn't really changed my life that much. I probably would have still been stuck anyway, regardless of the lockdown, because, hey, my body's a bitch, so yay! Thank you, body, for, you know, making my lockdown less annoying, I guess. But still, oof, there we go. So you get the idea a bit more. But I will make her smile a bit more prominent. No shading. No shading is tricky, but you've got to remember that this bit here, it always will have a shadow unless like the light's pointing straight up, in which case this bit will. All right, so let's have a look at a basic nose. All right, where's some bits? All right, so let's just do a random nose. I'm not perfect at noses, but I can give you like some tips. All right, so there's your nose. Yep, that's a great nose. Awkward. Yep, that's a perfect nose. All right, so your shade, you want to have your shading sort of more in, depends on which way your shading is going to go, but you sort of want to focus on it like under here and maybe on this side here. Maybe a tiny bit up here on the side, but a little bit less colored like that. And if you really want to, you can just grab what you've got and you can blur it or whatever. But here you want to have just a tiny little bit more shade. I don't like noses, but I don't mind shading them. So yeah, just a little bit under there and a bit here too. Maybe a bit on the ridge here. Maybe a tiny bit darker in this spot here as well. It depends on what kind of nose you're doing. Like if you're doing a side nose, if you're doing a front nose. But your main bit is this bit here. This is where you need to focus on your shading. So I hope that might have helped, even if just a little bit. This colour probably won't work, but I'm going to try it anyway. And maybe just a little bit extra under where the nostrils are. Because yes, apparently I am doing a mini tutorial on noses. Now, basically just focus on the bottom and just work on the sides. Yeah, like that. And a bit here too. And if you really want to, just grab the whole thing and blur it and it'll look amazing. But anyway, that's my semi-nose tip. Subscribe for more. I mean, look, if people want drawing tips, hey, I do lessons. I currently have one student. Another student is, you know, just needs, well, actually, they both need to get their computers fixed. So it's kind of on hiatus right now, but there's no rush or anything. But that is definitely still a thing. You know, if people want lessons, I am totally cool to give lessons. Because while I know I'm not the most experienced, I believe that I know enough to that point where I can teach other people and then they can just kind of figure out their own way after that. You know? And that's the way I see it anyway. And yeah. But yeah, just that tiny little nose shading. I saw that on a that's kind of from my own experience and just looking at other references, you know. But you're welcome. Want some tips? Just ask me. Or, you know, be tutored. It's your call. Because I do tutoring. Because on Discord we have this pretty little thing called screen share, so it's a lot easier than what it has been in the past. So, yeah, it's not that tricky. Just, yeah. Da, 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 da. This bit here is going to be a bit more blurred. I like my blur. Not that much. You've got to make sure you can still actually... There you go. You can see it a little bit, but it's okay. Oh, really? Is that a thing? And now I'm just using blur because I love blur. I shouldn't, but I do. Yeah, I get that totally. Be great to have lessons again. Teach, I mean. You know what, I'm trying to look up different art techniques and I'm trying to look at how some people do their manga stuff. And it was kind of funny how to, you know, if they start off with like the very basics, like how to shade a person, how to draw a person and all that. And it's like, no, I just want to know what tools you use so you can get the effects. Tools to get manga shading effects. That's probably what I should have looked up. Alright. Oh, that's nice. That's actually quite a nice drink. It's cool, it's refreshing, it's a good mix between milk and coffee. I could work on this a little bit more, but I think I'll leave this here for today and I'll do some line art stuff. So this is what it looks like without the base layer. Not too shabby, hey. So if I really wanted to, I could make that, you know, I could really play with that. But it looks a bit trippy, so I probably won't end up doing that. Ooh, I need to fix this too, because this is way too... Yeah, I need to fix that. That's pretty much perfect. Look at that, look at that. That looks so nice. Thank you. It's just great when it does what you want. And you don't really need to change the settings. Alright, I'm going to save as progress. Because I hadn't even done the flats, but no, now we've done the flats. And now I'm doing some shading, so yeah. Oh, layers are freaking fantastic, dude. You have no idea how good layers are until you actually take this a bit more seriously. I mean, you can do the whole, I'll just do this in one layer. And hey, if you want to challenge yourself, it's not impossible. But it's a lot easier to have layers because that way if you screw up, it's not so bad. Oh, OBS, gonna go to... Sombra. I might actually work on something else for a little bit first. Secret though. If the person comes to stream, then hey, they know my secret, but if they don't come, I'm not about to tell them until I've done it. It's a secret. They didn't ask me, I'm just like, I want to try drawing their character. This happens sometimes. I see a character and I'm like, hey, I want to draw that. It happened with Genshin Impact as well. I'm currently also sketching out Lisa, but I haven't finished her yet. I just really like her design. Hopefully I don't screw this up. I actually really like this. The hands are a bit but if push comes to shove, I'll just get rid of the hands. I love that saying, if push comes to shove. From memory, her eyebrows are very, very small. So yeah, that's not really much of a problem. This too was drawn on iPad because heck, most of my sketches are iPad now. Yeah. See how that looks with just the eyebrows? Ooh, there's a little bit here that could be fixed. Other way. Cool. Oh, look, art programs are always going to have problems. I don't have the same programs on my laptop that I do here. I don't have Illustrator and Photoshop on my laptop, so I have, well, if I'm going to do art on it, I need to use Clip Studio Paint. So that's one of the reasons why I'm attempting to do a full piece. I've done some minor tweaks and some sketching in Clip Studio Paint, but I haven't done like a full-fledged finished piece yet. I've kind of been more on the sketching side of it. I was originally going to go out, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't think they were 100% expecting me anyway. Just as long as there were no problems, it's all good. Oof. If you don't know who this character is, that's totally cool, but if you do, that's also cool. But do not tell them I'm working on this. Unless they happen to come to the stream randomly, I'd rather keep this a secret. But I don't want to be like, I'll only work on this on my own time. Hopefully it shouldn't take me too long, but we'll see. It's a bust. Busts usually don't take me that long. I actually really want to open up some special Christmas or holiday commissions. If you guys are interested in just a sketch, just like this, it's only $10. So hit me up if you just want a basic sketch, and I can make it detailed as it is. Even do maybe some light shading as well if you ask politely. That won't cost any extra. But yeah, no, I'm planning to do sketches for... Come on, undo pen, okay. That was weird. I'm planning to do sketches for about $10. If anyone's interested, hit me up. Preferably message me on email first. But yeah. Yeah, well, oof. Like I said, if they happen to come to the stream and see me working on it, I'm not going to lie. But I would rather keep this kind of secret for now. It's not one of those, this must be secret. It's I would prefer if it was secret. So don't just go to their profile and say, hey, Gooby's drawing a picture of you. Please. I would appreciate that. Hopefully it shouldn't take me too long. But we'll see. I've spent longer on pictures that were supposed to only be quick. Thanks, Aki. Thanks. You're a great friend. Well, you can also see that this is digital because you can see bits where I've taken the picture and tried to make adjustments with it and haven't quite corrected my adjustments. Yeah, it's a little bit more obvious on digital if you've made adjustments, if you haven't corrected it. But I still like it a heap better than sketching on paper and erasing things a million times. Oh, dude, some pieces take ages, others are very quick. There is no in between. It annoys me, it really does. There are pictures that take a lot longer than they should and others that are extremely quick and it's like, am I finished already? What just happened? Sort of things, but, you know. But no, I definitely want to open up some easy sketch commissions if people would like that. So I can get them done pretty quickly, probably within a week or two, provided that's just a sketch. If you want more than that, though, that is going to take a little bit of time. Hey, Sticky! How are ya? Hope you are well. And if not, I really hope that things improve. Yeah. Oof. Oh, and also I've got that thing where YouTube members and patrons just pay my original prices no matter what. Doesn't matter what my prices change to, they'll always pay the original prices, which is a hell of a lot cheaper than what I've got now, believe me. Well, in comparison, you know. Hey, it's life, okay? It's just one of those things. I'll be fine. I'm doing art to make myself happy. That usually works. The only time it doesn't work is if I'm pretty sick and I can't do the art and I'm like, oh, I wish I could do the art, but I can't. And then I cry. I'm being dramatic, but it's true. But no, art makes me happy. I appreciate it. That's why I do it in the end. Yes, no, you are right. It does include colour. Because I wasn't more precise with, you know, my prices back then. But no, if you want to just to sketch, but maybe want color later, just $10. But like I said, if you want me to color it later, just hit me up. I think that's good. Offer $10 commissions and say I will color it when I catch up with other commissions later, if you want. Otherwise, just leave it as a sketch and that's totally cool. But no, yes, that one will include color. Look, it depends on your experience. Some people charge too much. No, I can't say too much because normally the people that price their pictures pretty high, they've had the experience, they've been in the field for a long time, and they know what they're doing. The only reason why I don't have my prices as like, you know, super duper, not that I would have them super duper high, but the only reason why I have them cheap in comparison to other people is because I cannot guarantee a deadline or when I will get it done. So I offer cheapness in return, so I just take my time with it. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. Yeah, I have some things I want to work on later, hopefully. We'll see. This is just me working on some line art. I've got other line arts as well, but yeah. I've still got Undertaker. I'll do a little bit more on the... I've got the hair almost down, but I need to do some more on the hat, at least, today. Oh. I actually did a mix of her, the way that the cartoon is drawn... Sorry, the concept art is done and the way that her model looks. I tried to base it more on her model, but we'll see. Zoom out, make sure it doesn't look like crap. No, it doesn't look too bad, actually. I think that's just the right size. No, absolutely, it is the artist's choice. I mean, you understand what you can and what you can't do. I've refused some requests, but I've never actually refused a commission. Okay, no, that's fair. That's more than my minimum. My minimum's 10. But that's just mainly sketches. One of those days where you don't want to exist. I feel that. You know, seriously, sometimes you just have those days, and I just say, oof. Oof, bad day, but hopefully there'll be a better one. I really hope that the person doesn't come to the stream randomly, because I really don't want them to see me working on this. Oh, man. I want it to be a secret for as long as possible. I mean, if they happen to see me colouring it, so be it. But I would really like this to stay secret, at least until it's almost done, you know? It's kind of funny because there's a picture that, there's a fan art picture that someone did that actually looks similar to this pose that I've done. But I can guarantee you that I did not look at that pose or anything beforehand. It was just a weird coincidence. Draw a frying pan. Hey, look, circles. Circles aren't easy. Nah, I see. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, you still want to do art, but you don't want to do requests. Hey, look, I fell down the rabbit hole. I did requests. I regret it. I wish someone had taught me these things. In fact, I actually talked about it in one of my videos, one of the few videos I actually did. Hey, Jelly. Yeah, just where I talked about, you know, things that people might ask you for as an artist. You just gotta, you know, just gotta be aware of these things. I talked about it a little bit, but I pretty much said everything I had to say, so, yeah. Okay, you still do requests on your live. That's fair. You can do that. If you've got the time, then frickin' do it. I do not have the time, however. No, no, no. Look, if you want to, that's your call. What are you comfortable with? You're alright with what's been happening? It is what it is. Can't really do much about it. Nah, I'm okay. Just, it is what it is. I'll be cool. I am doing art because I need to catch up on stuff. I did a bit of work on Ochako before. I'm pretty happy with how that's progressing, so can't complain about that. No, 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 dude. I got lucky with JobKeeper. I'm good with money. I'm totally fine. But I'm still going to be opening up commissions, though. I'm offering, I'm going to make it a bit more public and I'm going to do a proper post, but I'm going to offer $10 sketches. And say just sketches for now, and I'll colour it later if you want me to. But, of course, for extra, not just for free, because colour does cost extra. But no, I'm thinking about offering just sketches. Some people like sketches. Oof, kinda. But no, I got very lucky with JobKeeper, so I'm fine with money. But I appreciate you asking. And please, look after yourself, dude. Oof. But I appreciate it, nonetheless. I still owe you a bunch of art anyway, so I'm still technically your art slave. I probably shouldn't say slave. What's a better word? But still kind of means the same thing. Art machine. What about art machine? That doesn't sound terrible. I still, yeah, you know. B-Day in 2 days. That's cool. Yeah. I won't say that again because I know that that word means horrible things to a lot of people. Still technically your personal art machine. Art butler. Yes, art butler. I love it. Art minion. Ooh, that kind of works too. A butler and minion. I like that. I'll use those. Yeah, no, I'm still technically your art butler because of all that stuff that you donated all that time ago. I haven't forgotten. And I haven't forgotten the anthros either. Well, I mean, you saw me working on it the other day. I'm just doing bits and pieces, you know, just, yeah. But no, when it comes to money, I'm fine right now, but I'm still going to be offering, sketch commissions, and I'll do a proper post on it. Yeah, I know, Supernova. Ooh, they actually had a mini convention in Victoria, but we didn't go. It was a combination of, I think it was, um, anime con and Comic Con. It was a mix of Comic Con and anime con. But yeah, that's fine. Art minion and art butler. I will use that. If you hear me say the S word again, just, you know, have a go at me, please. Because the last thing I want to do is upset people. Believe me. I actually care about people's feelings. Okay. I still got my coffee here. Yep, I got coffee. This is a cold coffee. I'm still not 100% sold on the hand, so if I don't end up doing it, then she'll just the hair will drape down and all that, so I haven't quite figured it out yet. Yeah, let me just zoom out. Have a look. No, it's looking alright. Can tell it's definitely meant to be some kind of anime character though, hey. Even though I haven't even drawn the eyes yet. Well, I have drawn the eyes, I just haven't done it here. Is that all the same size? Yes. It just looks kind of tricky at some points. Did my chan grow consistent or did it explode all of a sudden? Well, you see, the thing is, with my channel, a lot of it was, I had about between, I can't remember the exact number, but I had between 10 and 15,000 when I actually started streaming. So I already had a bunch of followers who were following me just because, hey, she's from PD. And yeah, I think little by little it just kind of grew a little bit after that. But no, I had a lot of people, you know, following me from the beginning, so yeah. I wouldn't say it exploded at any point. It was just kind of it started off with a bang and then it just kind of stopped. But hey, look, I'm just happy with what I've got. Down south. Maybe. We'll see. Oof, I need to control that better. I didn't catch her debut though, no, but I have watched her. And I think her character's adorable. You know? And I'd like to think that that now, when it comes to people following my channel, they follow me because they think that my art is kind of cool. And it's not just, hey, it's that girl from PD. Follow her just because, you know, she's from PD. I don't mind that at all, but I kind of like the idea of people just following me for me, you know. Oh, that's incredible. Congratulations. Did you have someone give you a shout out? Because, hey, that happens. I've definitely seen some channels explode because of a shout out. Not that I'm, you know, want to assume anything. But no, I've watched her once. We had a mini chat. Okay. My best guess would be that someone shouted you out, but you don't know who. Either that or someone saw your channel and was like, this is cool, and that just happened a bunch of times. Yeah. I should probably do the fish now. I drew the fish last. It actually came out better than I thought. I think it's like a hair clip or like a... Yeah, it's a hair clip. I still haven't done the face. I'm doing everything but the face. Okay. Look, it's a tricky business, not gonna lie. I don't 100% understand YouTube. My husband has a better idea, but even he doesn't understand it 100%. Lol. I don't know. Don't know if we have the money right now. Maybe it is a glitch, but I hope for your sake it's not. What is the best thing that's also the worst thing in life? I suppose, you know, losing loved ones. You know, it's great when they're alive, but then it just absolutely tears you apart when they're no longer around. And yes, they got heavy all of a sudden, and I apologise. But no, that's, you know, loving someone and then, you know, they die. Oof, I have no idea what that means, but okay. I've given you a shout out before. What you talking about? I actually can't remember if there were meant to be like some bristles in there. Oh, probably. COVID sucks, but it is what it is. Thankfully, where we are, it's calmed down a lot. It's not, I don't think it's totally eradicated, but it's calmed down a lot. So I appreciate that, at least. Oh, well, you know how it is. Not everyone can have a million subs. A million subs, that's a lot. I'm personally fine with my little community right now. We're good, we have some fun, play some games. We just hang out and I love it. I don't know. I've kind of been sitting on 34 for a while. Not that I'm, you know, upset about that or anything. I'm definitely not upset about that. That's just, yeah. Yeah. Oh, damn, really? I had Japanese last night and it was really good. But it was filling. It was katsu, but it wasn't noodles. It was katsu with rice, which is still nice, but I do prefer my noodles if I can get them because I'm a noodle queen. I'll keep what my original intention was in this sketch. I get random songs stuck in my head. Good songs, by the way. Oof. Well, you know, you can't force people to like you. I know that for a fact. You can try to be friendly, but you can't force someone to like you. I tell you what I'm actually looking forward to when it comes to this. If you have a look at her model, her hair has all these different tones in it. And that's what I'm looking forward to most, doing the tones in this hair. Sounds lame, but it's true. I'm just looking forward to doing the tones. Yeah, there's a bit here that hasn't quite been matched, but that's fine. I'll work it out. Yeah. And she's also got these circles, which I'm not about to skip out on, which I think is meant to be water. I'll make it a bit more prominent in Photoshop. But yeah, she has these little water bits on her hair, I believe. Maybe I should just leave that for now and just work on that and just do that bit in Photoshop. Probably be easier that way. Oof. All this time and I still haven't done anything else on the face. Do you play Among Us? I've played it a handful of times, but not really. Not because I don't want to, but just because the timing has been off. Yeah. Just unlucky, I guess. Random Japanese songs. If you want to. That's cool. So we'll never give up, forever we'll make it. I did know the Japanese words, but I forgot. Oof, that wasn't what I wanted. If you know what that song's from, don't rap me out, please. I watched it many, many years ago. Nice, congratulations. Mm. This might be wrong, but I'll find out. It's partly I don't remember the lyrics. Mm. Fair enough. But you don't need to at me because I'm gonna see the conversation anyway and respond, so yeah, you don't really need to at me. I mean, you can if you want, but it's almost pointless. Yep, that's me. I'm almost tempted to actually put the song on and just listen to it in my headphones. Hey, Amphail, how are you? Every time I say that, I hear SpongeBob. Hi, how are you? Lol. It's a difficult world, but we do what we can. Hmm. I'm okay. Yourself? I am coping. It is what it is. I'm cool. Actually, I think I need to do that here, maybe. Yeah, I need to double check and make sure I've actually got this thickness-ish, okay, or not. Oof. Thick. Yes, I said thick. Oof. Itchy. Don't scratch. So don't scratch your head, or you're gonna get this more permanent. Okay. Inspiration. Depends on what kind of inspiration. Most of my inspiration just comes from, you know, I just love looking at other artists' work and just, you know, browsing for ages. That's like one of my things. It might sound lame, but it's actually very therapeutic. Thera. Okay. Okay. Let's just actually draw the neck in so that it feels, so that I know that this is, yeah. I think doors was a very good invention. I mean, we wouldn't have any privacy otherwise, hey? I like my privacy. Forever we can make it. We can make it. It's so funny because it looks as if there's obviously something blocking the rest of it. And the thing that's blocking it is hands. Or coffee. It's already cold, so it can't be ruined. No. And if I did, they're very, very old. I have a very old tiger, though, from like years ago that I was going to trace and colour, but I never got around to it. Could potentially do it now, but oof. You know, it is what it is. No, yeah, life goes on, but after the thrill of living is gone. No, yeah, baby, life goes on. You want me to dig through some old stuff? I don't entirely know where it is. I mean, I could, but oof. But oof. But oof, doo doo. But oof, doo doo. I'm sorry. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hope this hand doesn't look totally terrible. I hope. Hands are not my absolute strongest suit, but I would like to think that I don't screw up that often. You know, they at least somewhat look like hands. Please. I mean, I could have a look, but I just want to do a bit more work on this. Oh, cool. Sounds exciting. Congratulations. Yeah, just don't want to completely frick up the hands. Yeah, I think I had it over here for a reason, so yeah. Might be why. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Like I said, if the hands look that bad, I'll just skip it. It's as simple as that. If the hand looks bad, I'll skip it. Yay. It would help if it actually looked a bit more straight. No, I think that's right. That and that. Yeah, no, her thumb can't be seen. It's all good. I thought for a minute, did I draw her hand backwards? It's fine. It's fine. I just thought I made a whoopsie. It's okay. Oof. Bum 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 bum. Yep. That doesn't look terrible. Let me just... that kind of works. I just wanted to do something a little bit different with the hands. So that's why this is like this. I'm not upset about this at all. I'm kind of cool with that. I think I just need to double check where some of the bones are and maybe just create a bit more. Yeah, I think that's good. I think, yeah. Maybe this needs to go up a bit. Cool. Instrument stuff. Yeah, I tried. What did I try learning? The only thing I ever really wanted to learn was the violin, but my school didn't do the violin, so I missed out. Yay! So I just did voice instead. It's fun though. You DM'd me something. I will look at it momentarily. Every time I say that, I think of Buzz Lightyear. It's alright, troops. The motion sickness will wear off momentarily. Now, let's move! Remember to swipe his helmet shut when I get back. Yeah, it's funny stuff. I enjoy the classics. Classics are fun. There I go again. I apologize for my randomness. Buzz, look, an alien! Where? Ah! You know, I didn't laugh at that when I was a kid, but I laugh at that now. Woody's just a jerk in that scene. I mean, you can't really blame him, but at the same time, damn Woody, you know, oof. That just makes me sound weird, doesn't it? I know what I'm talking about. I don't mean anything weird by it. I meant the character, I promise. Shh. Oof. Just a couple of lines here. I don't know if I'm going to do color lines or just keep it black lines. I might do that thing that I did with Laurie B and just make her lines blue, but still very much visible. I think that might work. Dolan would know the song if he heard me singing it. And he'd laugh at me, he'd be like, really? And I'd be like, look, it's catchy, okay? Oh, okay. That sounds kind of serious, but I get that there are jokes in serious situations. Cool. Oof, I just made her arm look very strange. Oof. It's so funny how I'm like, I'm going to work on this for a little bit and then I'm going to stop. Why haven't I stopped yet? Oh. What? Oh, that's funny. It's silly but funny. I like the silly but funny jokes. Want to hear a sad story? My life. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so awkward. I apologize for that. I just try to be funny, but I fail. Anyway, continue. I will be here just doing this. Shh. I'm just saying. Yep. Sounds about right. Grave robber robbing a grave. Yep, yep, okay. I also tried, but you probably can't really tell. This stuff behind her here, this is meant to be her shark tail. Oh, okay. Yep. I'm with you. I'm reading. What next? So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is where it would go. Ah, okay. I'm still listening. Okay. I'll definitely need to double check the wrists, but I'm pretty sure that's close. I just look at my own hand for reference. Except for the fact that it goes that way, so. Damn it. It does go down like that, and that does work, but if I look at it this way, it just doesn't work. It can't work. Lol, sometimes. No, I just need to do the pose myself in the mirror, and I'll be fine. And I leave the face for last. Very me. Oof. That's trippy, but I'm still reading. I'm still waiting. I'm through with doubt. No one wait for me to figure out. Okay, still reading. Still curious about what the rest of this story will be. Oof. What am I working on? Uno from she's a you guys know Momo? You guys remember Momo? She's now got a VTuber character, and that's what this character is. Just a little bit. Fair enough. Kill. Momo's come to the stream a few times, but she kind of rebranded herself because stuff happened that I can't talk about. I don't know the full details, but I know some details. But anyway, she had to rebrand herself, and now she has a cute shark character, and this is it. So if you've seen Momo from the streams occasionally come here, this is her character. I'm kind of half hoping she doesn't show up. And I can actually surprise her on Twitter when I post it. I mean, of course it's going to go on Patreon first, but yeah, it'd be kind of cool if I could surprise her. Oof. I'm just gonna have to listen to the song and get it out of my system. There we go. Yeah, I think I might actually make these a bit softer as well. Make that 3.5. It's like the last thing that I do is actually going to be the eyes, which is really funny because generally when I draw, I usually start with the eyes. So this is, yeah, this isn't how I usually do things, but instead I've drawn everything else and I'm doing the eyes last. Maybe because I'm aware that, you know, that's probably where I'll likely screw up and have to redo. And I'm just like, I don't want to. 5, maybe even a little bit thicker. Opposite day. Yay, opposite day. Opposite day is fun. I'm not being sarcastic, I actually like opposite day. I can't remember if these were black or not. If they are, I'll just change them later. I can totally change it later. I mean, I'm doing black right now anyway, so yep. Fair enough. Bum, 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 bum. That is not the right color. That's not the right color. Doo-doo. That's not the color. Doo-doo. Yep. I have officially done that. I'm weird. And I normally don't do this either. I usually do the eyelashes first and then I draw the pupils, but hey, I'm doing it this. Commissions, hun. I only do commissions. I'm happy to do a sketch for $10. Do 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 do. If you want more detail, then, you know, just hit me up on email and we'll figure out a fair price. A fair deal so that both of us, you know, don't end up cheated. Not that there's any cheating or anything, but, you know, oof. Cool. I think that's right. Yeah. No, the eye is actually a little bit more. Alright, so I need to change that. There's a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit more. Let me just move that down to 30%. Yep, cool. Still locked. And yeah, this eye actually needs to come up a little bit more, so I shall do that. There we go. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, whoops. That's okay. No worries. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Just, no, I'm pretty sure that's just shadow, so yeah. That's just a temporary thing because, yeah, the eye was just a tiny bit off. Okay. Well, you know, just hit me up when you're ready. There's no rush. But hey, look, if you want, you know, an icon or something, not a problem. Sorry, my brain's just kind of blah. I'm blurring right now. Right. No problem. Oh, you've got a headache? That sucks. Headaches are the meanest bitches on the planet. Okay, maybe not. There are other bitches, but no, headaches are really annoying. Sorry. Sorry. I try to be funny, but I think it just comes off as cringe at times. I apologize. No, not necessarily. I need to figure out the right price and all that just so that we're both, it's fair for both of us. Might just be a sketch, might be more. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay, because I can fix it. Russian's just trying to be a troll. They're cool. Alrighty, so oof. And all of us, alright. I don't know about any of you, but when I was young, we actually used to have, well, of course we had a computer, but we also used to have CD-ROMs and, interactive games on it. So, like, I had a lot of Disney games, and currently I am watching a couple of scenes from a Toy Story game that I had in my head. It's making me laugh. You guys did this to me. I've got this song in my head now. It's all your fault. Doo doo. It's all your fault. Doo doo. I should really put that song on my iTunes too. You guys did this. It's not my fault. Now, can I technically just copy and paste that eye? Probably, but I shouldn't. Still a lot to do in there. Yeah. This bit here. This is sort of more a guide, which I'll probably get rid of later. I think I should probably make this a tiny bit thicker. About 6.5. Cool. I might actually do the thing where I just copy and paste the eye because it's pretty much the same, but I need to finish the eye first. Alright. It's mostly symmetrical, so yeah. Beep! And hiccups. Alrighty. See, sometimes I can do line art. I wouldn't say quickly, just, I'm into it right now, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I still need to do her teeth. It doesn't really work without her teeth. And I still need to do some of these other bits as well. Kind of, it'll be a bit more obvious in the colour, but yeah. She just got all these eye bits. Huh. Oh, Jesus, sneezing fits. Huh. Boy, do I know about that. Sneezing is a bitch. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Alright. Yeah, I think this is actually meant to be like almost a teardrop shape. Maybe, but I might be wrong. Yeah, it's 440. Cool. I don't know how much detail to do now and how much to not worry about until I'm actually in Photoshop because oof. Even though I'm going to do a different kind of color lines being I'm literally going to color the lines blue when I get to this bit. I say that, I'm sorry if it's offensive to people. It's not meant to be offensive, it's just usually I'm talking about myself. No one else, just me. Oof. Hey, I'm oofing again. I do oof still, I just don't really oof on stream apparently because, I don't know, I'm weird like that. Alrighty. Yeah, no, I too have pain when I sneeze. It's not fun. Alright, so I've got this. I think I've got the whole thing. Yep, alright. And arrange, sorry, transform, reflect, vertical. And now I just simply move it and shape it in. Provided that I actually have it selected the whole time. I'm actually going to put it into a different layer so that I can group it. Okay, path, group. Crap, how do I group again? Group. Ah, it's up here. Group. Dummy. Dummy. Yep, dummy des. There. Alright, and now I just need to change it so that it actually works. Hey, but at least if I select it, it's not gonna screw up on me. I said, oh man, you little, ugh. Move it around. Okay. Alright, that's close, but I still need to move it a little more. Almost. Just a tiny bit more. I'm close. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Yeah, I think that's right. Just maybe a little bit across and... Hey, yeah. I missed one line, but that is totally fine. I can draw that in, not a problem. Haha. Haha. Hehehe. And another line, apparently, because oops, I'm a klutz. Oof, oof, I'm a klutz. I said oof, oof, I'm a klutz. There we go. Okay, now they're almost the same. Just a tiny bit down like that, and then I can even start colouring, but I should probably do some other line art stuff. It's just interesting that I managed to... I still have teeth to do. I'm not going to skip out on the teeth. The teeth are a very important feature. Teeth. I think of Pascal from Rapunzel going... Sorry. I'm a child at the end of the day. Don't expect me to be mature. Apologies. Apologies. Dun, 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 dun. Apologies. Shark teeth. Grr. Hmm. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I've never broken a bone. I'm not saying that as an achievement thing, it's just one of those random things. Me being completely accident prone, it's any wonder that I haven't actually broken a bone at any point in my life. I've sprained myself and I've needed stitches, but I've never actually broken a bone. So yeah, that's interesting. Just some random thing. So if a thing comes up on a trivia thing, has Gooby ever broken a bone? You can safely say no. Not that anyone's going to do a quiz on me or anything. It's just, oof. Oh man. Oh. Oh, stretch. There's still a little more. I'm not quite done yet, but I'm very, very close. I'm very close. There's just some little bits on the sharky bit. Yeah. Yeah. Looks nice though. I'm happy with it. I might not be making it big enough. It's one of those you need to look at it. I've never broken a bone before. Trivia! Da da da! It's trivia! Save. It'd be so funny if I hadn't saved this once, but no, I've been saving it, so it's totally fine. Oof. This ear needs to connect to that bit. Oof. I said, hey, what's going on? Sorry. Ooh, 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 ooh. No. Ooh. No thanks. Pretty much no. Highly doubtful. And if I have, my mother never told me. Mothers keep secrets if they don't want to hurt people. I don't know. I don't know the facts or anything, but I get the strangest feeling that I don't think there are any complications with my surgery, per se, but I believe there might have been some trouble in waking me up. And that might have just been because I was half asleep anyway. I have no idea though, I'm probably just talking out my butt. I was probably completely fine. It's just kind of funny because of the way that the doctors were looking at me and monitoring me after my operation. It was sort of like, you know, I get the feeling that something minor went wrong, but I have no proof and I have no idea. And if it did, it was, when I say minor, it was probably something like very minor, just a hiccup or something. Yep. Eesh. That's funny. Okay, I don't like eggs. I've never broken a bone, and I had surgery a couple of weeks ago. I don't even remember how long ago because my brain's just like derp. My brain is derp. That's my life. Those who did my life. I have stubbed my toe before. It really hurts. And you kind of try not to swear, and then you end up swearing a lot and be like, blah, blah, basically. I sound like Dolan just then. I've been with that man for way too long. It's fine. Yeah. Just another one there. I don't know if that works. It kinda does, but oof, oof, oof. No, it doesn't work. I mean, this bit could. That works-ish, but I just need to move the rest of this into here. You think it's funny I don't like eggs? Well, I'm weird. And it's fine. And I feel fine. Oof. And I feel fine. Oof. How's that? Line art done almost. I don't even know how long I've been doing this line art for. But no, I'll do some other line art. I didn't realise I was going to finish this today though. As in finish the line art. You'll definitely see me doing some work on this in whenever the next stream is, because oof. Oh, stretch! Oh, yeah, there is some stuff underneath here. This is basically where her boobs are, but it's basically just plain, and there'll be some shadows, but there's no line art. So that's that. Yeah. But I should really have a look at a reference before I bring this into Photoshop. Technically. No, I don't like eggs. And it's got nothing to do with the fact that, you know, it's where some forms of babies come from. I just don't like eggs. I like them in cakes and as an ingredient, but on their own, like omelets and stuff, ugh, no thanks. I've tried it, but no, I can't. Well, this character is female, so there's some boobs. I just realised a minor mistake that I made, but that's okay because I'm literally about to fix it. Fix it. It is okay. I'ma fix it. I'ma fix it. I fixed it. mm. Da 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 da. I really have gone through a melody of different songs today, haven't I? Oof. Oh man. Yeah. I think I'll make these bits a bit smaller. Oh, yeah, 1 point. No thanks. I want this. That's better. Doesn't need to be that thick. Jesus, girl. Yeah, I'm not an egg person. Cakes, though, delicious. Save. I need to do that thing where I put them in the corner so that it... Actually, that kind of already is in the corner, but I'll do it here too. Oh, dude. It's almost 5 o'clock now. Oh, man. I'm fine, just... Oh, it's been a day. So, did some stuff on Ochako, which I'm happy about. Worked on this line art. Accidentally finished the line art without meaning to. Technically, it's not finished until I tidy it, so... But I finished using Illustrator for this anyway. I'm just gonna... Whoopsie daisy. That's what happens when you don't... When the program decides it wants to screw with you just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Save. Alrighty. I could work on that, but that's a Patreon thing, so I probably shouldn't work on that right now. I might do some more line stuff on this. Not a lot, just a little bit. That's gonna happen. In case you can't tell, I'm starting to get a little bit tired, even though I've got coffee. Ain't that funny? Ain't that ironic? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Oof. What you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? So you must send. Go to bed. Dude, it's only 5 o'clock here, as in PM. You probably think it's American for me, but no, I'm in Australia. We have a different time schedule. It is currently 5 PM. I did wake up early though because my phone. I'm fine. Just tired, that's all. This is just me. This is my life. It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna breathe while I'm alive. It's my life. My life is like a broken highway. Like Frankie said, I'll do it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. Yep, I'm appropriate. Ugh, me sleepy. Nom, nom, nom. I can still do some stuff while I'm sleepy. It's just I shouldn't do shading when I'm sleepy, but I can do things like line art because it's not really too tricky for me. I just need to quickly have a look at a reference and find out what goes in front and what goes behind before I do too much detail. Figure! And that happened. Alrighty. Hey, kitty! It's my kitty. It's my kitty. It's my kitty. Mama can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I know it's here somewhere. I definitely have the references, but my brain's just dumb right now. No. There it is. Hello there. I've made the hair a little bit thicker than it needs to be, so yep. So what bit goes in front? Alright. The front bits go there. Then, yep, no, that's cool. That's fine. Jana's coming, Jana's a-coming, Jana's a-coming, Jana's a-coming, Jana's a-coming, baby. I'm sorry. Jana's a-coming, Jana's a-coming, Jana's a-coming. Jana's a-coming, yeah, Mom. I'm sorry. This bit here goes in front of that, so... She's coming, she's coming, she's a-coming. Ah, she's coming. See you, Vengeance. Thank you for being here, much appreciated. She's like, I'm gonna jump. Oh! It's okay, it's okay. She just didn't want to knock over my drink. I appreciate that. Hey, Jana, how are you? Oh, you're adorable, aren't you? Oh, she's so soft. You're so soft. Oh. See you, Vengeance. Oh. I have a kitty, I have a kitty. She is very soft. I could do what Dolan says. I love a little face. Oh. Yeah, I'll just zoom in on that so you can actually, yep. Got to remember that bit goes in front. So yeah, these bits need to go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There's a kitty. There's a kitty. Hello, kitty. Can you guys actually see her, or does it just look like I'm patting nothing? You guys can kind of see her. Kitty. No. Unfortunately, you can only really see her back. You can't really see her pretty little face. Ooh. She is sitting on me. She has decided this is where she wants to be, so who am I to deny my cat? She's so soft. You gonna go sit up on the thing? I mean, if you want to, you can. Ooh, here you go. Whee! Baby. Oh, she's my precious. Aren't you? I find it kind of funny that she didn't, she was hesitant to jump because she didn't want to knock this. So, Jana, I appreciate you for, you know, making an informed decision. No. Got to make sure that I don't get any fur in my drink, though. She's like, oh, fish breath. Oh, sorry, that's not what you want to see. My cat has fish breath and it's gross. It's not very nice. Yeah. I'm kind of just playing with it a little bit. Yeah, I can move these. I can do tiny bits. Maybe I'm not in the mood for that song today. No, little laugh, that is not the song we are going to sing today. If you don't know the reference, that's totally cool. Oh, thank you. Now I need to tidy up my thing and yep. Nah, she's a good girl. We had a nice little pat. Oh, I'm so... Cats. Cats just do cat things, you know. 1 minute they're a precious little bean, next minute they're trying to kill you. There is no in between. I've definitely had both with Jaina. She can be both the sweetest, most affectionate little darling, and next minute she wants to kill you. So I said there's no in between. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. But as long as, you know, you're being nice and all that, I'm sure she really likes you. You said she, so I just made sure. But yeah, hopefully she likes that. She's fine with it. Yeah. Jaina's fine. She's been desexed though. Yeah, I know, right? Ha ha ha. Lol. The reason why she was desexed so early was because she went on heat maybe. She only went on heat 2 times. And Dolan was like, I ain't putting up with that cat screaming once every couple of weeks. So we got her desexed and yeah. That happened. Oh, that's kind of cute. To me, personally. Yeah. I wasn't too sure which hairs went in front, but now I know it's that one. I'm probably giving this guy a little bit more hair than what he does in the reference, so yep. Yeah, I know, right? Ha ha ha, she was desexed. Yep. Sorry, that's just a song that Dolan does sometimes. You got desexed, you got desexed, because we are both very mature adults. And our cat doesn't understand us, so it's fine. Cat got desexed, cat got desexed. Sorry if you guys wanted maturity. This isn't the right stream for you. Alright, so now the hair's in the right place. I'll just do a little bit of the eye. The lips, I'm not 100% sure about yet. Just when it comes to the right sizing. Because to get this to look bright, I need to play with the sizes of the lines. It can't just be all the one size, otherwise it's just not going to work. There is definitely an art to this. As I said, I don't normally do realistic. I can do it, but it's definitely not my main forte. For sure. I mean, hey, if someone wants to, you know, throw something at me and say, hey, draw me, that's not impossible. And yes, realistic sketches are included in the $10 commission thing. That's kind of part of the point. But if you want colour, you'll have to hit me up at some other time because I can only really do sketches right now. Does he have a neck tattoo? If he does, it's hidden by hair. I have an exact reference that I'm using. Yeah, nah, from what I can see in the reference I've got, it cuts off here, so I kind of had to do a bit of imagination to figure out how the rest of him went. So maybe he does, but... Does he have a neck tattoo? Oh, I see, he's actually quite thick under there too. That's very helpful, actually. I'll remember that. So, under the chin here, this is going to be very thick. I appreciate my references. Never, never, never be afraid to use references. References can literally save you hours of guesswork. Ah, okay. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know when this photo was taken, but they're like, hey, could you draw this? And I'm like, okay. I drew it. And that was that for this. Yeah. I think I might actually take some of these hairs and change it so that these are more not diagonal, horizontal as opposed to vertical. So thank you, reference, for teaching me that I should really be doing that. Cool. No more whispering in my ear. Tell me all the things that I want to hear, 'cause that's you. That's what I like about you. I don't know if anyone else knows that song. I don't know if it's Australian or whatever. But they used to use it to advertise a channel here. Channel 10, I believe. It's what I like about you. You really hold me tight. Never want to let you go. No, you make me feel alright. Yeah. Keep on whispering in my ear. Tell me all the things that I want to hear, 'cause that's you. Well, that was way off key. That's what I like about you. And I think the channel version was a cover, so there's that too. Yeah. Keep on whispering in my ear. Tell me all the things that I want to hear, 'cause that's you. That's what I like about you. Apologies. Oof. Now I'm fine. Ugh, just. Body has its moment of not liking me, that's all. It's fine. So the Undertaker had a, interesting. Whereabouts was the tattoo, like here? Hey, hello, how are you? I'm just doing some line art. It's funny because I was really tired before, but I'm actually slightly waking up again. So, that's interesting. Ah, yes, that's a little bit there. Cool. Ugh. Itchy. Ugh. Oh, okay, so like here, yeah. Well, if there is, I don't know about it, and yeah, I just kind of had to guess how the rest of this went because the reference only shows me so much. I think I might need to have a look at, might need to have a look for more. Yeah. Yep, and he's also got like bits here too. Not going to shy away from the fact that he's definitely got hair in the front. Oof. Yeah, it doesn't want to cooperate. It's too close. It's too close to apologize. It's too close. See you, Russian. Bye bye. Eyebrows are a bit tricky. You'd think they'd be easy, but sometimes they can be very tricky. Just wanting to get that accuracy. You know? Like I've said before, I'm far from perfect, but I do my best to at least get the accuracy as best I can. What am I leaving when I'm done here? So if you're asking me, I want you to know When my time comes, forget the wrongs that I've done. Help me leave behind some reason to be missed. And don't resent me when you're feeling empty. Keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest. Yep. As you can see, because some of them are too close together, it erases previous work. Good job. Alrighty. I can't be who you are. I can't be who you are. Yeah, I thought that was a bit weird. I didn't think that's how it went. Come on, get rid of that. Yeah. So it actually goes down like that. Yeah. It just kind of meets there. Yeah. Then this bit goes here like that. Oof. Like I said, there's a lot to this. Oof. Not impossible, just tricky. Cool. Yeah, I'll check DMs. It's cool. Oof. Ah. Right, no, it doesn't actually come down like that, it's above. Cool, another thing that reference solves. Where was this line supposed to be? Above like that. Yep. Absolutely. I'd like to think my siblings get along most of the time. Oh, wait, I should reword that. I'd like to think that me and my siblings get along most of the time. I know for a fact they don't get along. Oof. They just kind of ignore each other. That's just the relationship. Yeah, no, that's okay. This needs to go down here a bit. Cool. How's that? I cut above the rest. At least it's being filled in more. And here you go. Oof. Well, that never really changed for my brother and sister, despite the fact that they have more in common than they'd like to admit. Maybe when they're older, but right now it's a nope. I'll probably be one of those families that just see each other for like Christmas and, you know, birthdays or holidays, special occasions. I doubt they'd be like, hey, you want to come over? Yeah, absolutely. I'll be there very soon. You know, it's not going to be one of those relationships. I'd like to think it'll be like that with me and them though. But with each other, probably a nope, unfortunately. But it is what it is, can't really do much about it. That's like my philosophy right now. It is what it is. It's not a horrible philosophy, but it's not exactly a positive one, hey. It is what it is. Cool. I was making his eye thing about here, so oof. Yeah. It doesn't have to be 100% like the thing, but as long as it's close. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, his lips are thin up here, so I got to remember to do that. This bit here is a bit more thick, but the lips are extremely thin, so I have to remember to do that. Alrighty. There's a lot here. See if I can just freehand it. Yeah, and his lips are actually extremely thin. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just tired. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. My life is like a broken highway. Like Frankie said, I did it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. 'Cause it's my life. Oof, no, that's what I want. Undo pen. Yep, that sounds about right. Oof. Alrighty. I think this bit here needs to be thicker, actually. Make that 0.6. How's that? Yeah. Maybe even a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit on the inside too. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Oof. It's probably screwing it up. Definitely needs a tiny bit more thickness. I know that for a fact. Momo, I finished it somehow. Yeah. Don't ask me how I finished it. I don't know how I finished it. But no, it's still No, it's a different picture, believe me. This is definitely not the same picture. Yeah. It's got a little bit of a thing here. It's not that bad. It just, oof. There we go. That gives him a tiny, tiny little character there. Oof. Yeah, this is more a guide than, yeah. It's fine. My email should be listed in my description somewhere. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it's in my description. Oh, look at the nicer chocos. They're so pretty. Yeah, commission inquiry email goobydrawsandcoms@hotmail.com. Literally in my description. It's fine. There we go. How's that? Is that a bit better? Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Oof. Oh, oof. I'm actually half tempted to. Yeah. I should actually. This is going a bit too far, but I'm actually going to convert this into a shape. Object, path, outline, stroke. Because this bit here definitely gets thinner, so I kind of want to do that early. Change that. I did the complete opposite of what I wanted to do. Yeah. I like that a bit better. Yeah. Oof, charming. Oh. Yeah. Oh, man. Oof. It's so funny because I was like, I just gotta finish, I just want to do the hat, and I haven't even done any work on the hat yet. I am so smart. I am so smart. I am not actually so smart. Yeah. Did I? Yes, I did. I did zoom in. I'm like, did I zoom in? I did. I did zoom in. Yee, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oof. Now for many, many shapes. Shapes. Shaping time to make a strange shaping. Gonna be doing a lot of shaping here. Shaping time to make a shape. Shaping. I don't know why I made this a parody song. Got to shape things. It's a part of an artist's life. Yeah, it didn't work. Sumimasen. Shaping, time to shape things in. Shaping. I want to be able to do this right. Got to shape things. I need to make it right. That was an accident, but I think I did the right thing. Yay for accidents, they make me cringe. Yeah. Probably. Don't wanna be a richer man. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. I'm saying time may change me, but you can't trace time. Oh man. Oof. Time to make mistakes, changing. No. It's about right. I need to take these and move them a little bit. Alright, no, what I need to do is I need to... Ugh. It won't let me select the whole thing. I know what to do. Let's just... First of all, deselect that. Put these in layer up. Group them. Beep! Yep, that's me. Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting tired again. Yeah, it's so funny. I was tired before, then I woke up, and now I'm tired again. Yay! I am so smart. I am so smart. I am so smart. Everybody loves me. I am so smart. I promise I'm not full of myself or anything. I'm just quoting The Simpsons. Promise. Yeah, it looks like there's a tiny little bit of a thing here, so I will acknowledge that. It's a tiny bit of a curve, and then this just kind of goes down. Yeah. Okie dokie. Oof. I can feel a headache coming. I can feel a headache coming on a Friday. Oh Lord. This is not quite finished, but we are a hell of a lot closer than we were before. A lot closer. In fact, I need to bring this way a bit. There we go. That's about right. Save it. Oh. Yep. I'm just, well, all of a sudden my mind is just like, you're tired. You should probably leave. And yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh man. But I got some stuff done today. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll take a screenshot and send this to Evan and be like, I ended up doing some more work on your dude. Cool. Hey. Sorry to say, but I'm actually finishing. I just all of a sudden got hit with a burst of, I am super duper tired and I really need to sit down. My eyes are hurting too, and that's never a good sign. But I'm happy with, yeah, I'm happy with what I've done today. So, finished one line art, working on another. Quite close to finishing, but not quite. I will also take a screenshot of this and make a note of it. Funny if I played Clip Studio Paint, but no, I'll do it in Photoshop another day. Ugh, no, when I say lying down, I need to like lie down, like relax, not be doing anything, lay down properly. This, I'm working right now. You see Mark? Oh. Yeah, her name is actually Minnow, but Minnow, I think, but yeah. Oh, God. I'm exhausted. I need to relax, just go downstairs, collapse for a little bit, and come back to this some other day, but yeah. Oh, okay. You guys know stuff that I don't know. You guys know stuff I don't know. Doo-dah, doo-dah. So we must end. This is not quite done, but it is a hell of a lot closer than what it was before, so I would chat for a little bit, but I think it's probably best that I just, yeah. There's what I was working on, you know, earlier today, my Ochako. There's still a lot to do, but I'm quite happy with her progress. No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that I'm finishing now. I would love nothing more than to just continue doing my art, but I really need to sit down. I have a headache and I just need to relax. But I can guarantee there will be more art stuff probably on the weekend, provided that my body decides it doesn't want to KO. I laugh, but it's actually quite serious. I've had times when my body has just completely, I can't do anything. I can just lay down. I can barely move my limbs either because it just hurts that much. I haven't had that quite happen for a very long time, but if I push myself, it will happen. So yeah, I gotta stop now. But thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated. Drink a cup of water and it'll go away. I still got coffee. Maybe that caused it, but I don't care. Num, 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 num. Well, for one thing, I wasn't invited, and number two, Hellbait normally plays things that I'm not interested in. I'm more of a spectator than a player anyway, but yeah, so that's saved. I don't think there's really anything else I was working on today, just, you know, those three pictures. Surprised that I actually finished Momo's line art today. That was not my intention, it just kind of happened. Anyway, I'm going to finish now before I get really awkward and just start mumbling and complaining about pain. Alright, thank you so much for being here. A 3 hour and 41-minute stream, so not too shabby. Anyway, thank you for being here, and I will see you guys in the near future.